Hello guys, my name is TimGot, and today I'll be showing you guys a gameplay of the FV215B, a tier 10 British heavy tank. And this tank is a very strong tank. The gun is amazing on this tank. This is probably one of the biggest reasons why people enjoy this tank, because the gun is just so good. The armor is there. Sometimes it's really dependent on the gun that is firing at you and if you're hold down or not. Pretty much every tier 9 gun can go easily through your lower plate, but if you can actually get your tank into a hold down position where you only actually show your turret, it's actually mostly random on how you get penned, because the turret it's pretty freaking random. Sometimes you actually do get penned up here, but usually you get lucky and they just bounce you off. So yeah, if you get into a hold down position, you will be able to do a lot with this tank. And in this game, I'll be showing you guys how I usually play the FV, and I play it very aggressive, like I pretty much do with every other tank I have in my garage. You guys know me, I have a very aggressive playstyle in this game, and I try to use that as much as I can, and especially if I have a platoon. And a platoon is the best thing to have. If you have a platoon and you can actually communicate with each other and actually tell, like, yeah, I'm gonna go here, you're gonna go there. There's communication, so there's some team play. Team play with random players isn't really existent, as you guys probably know. There is sometimes team play, but it's usually just random people that are mostly in your way, or they just die around you. At least that's for me and how I experience my teams. So the first target I see here is the E100, and he's not showing his lower plate, so I immediately load up gold, because he is a very dangerous target if I don't play my cards right against him. So of course, I load up gold and I just start shooting at his cheek. Second shot does not go in, because he was going around with his third every every direction, and that's why I got unlucky there. So no pen, but now I'm actually hold down and I can actually go against this E100, and there you go. First shot from the E100 with heat, and it went straight into my turret. Yeah, do not shoot the FV in the turret, guys. There's actually a lot of weak spots on this tank. Like, one of the weak spots, if this tank is hold down, is the little spot here. It's on both sides. It works on both sides. This one and this one. If you don't see the lower plate, just shoot against that, and it will be an automatical pen. At least in my, from my perspective and my experience, I've usually, when I see an FV hold down, I don't really go for the turret, because the turret is just so random on this tank, so I usually just go for the little cheeks on the hull, and it works out pretty well for me most of the time. So this time we do pen the E100, and I do realize I need to push up with my friendly E100 and this TT4, because we need to push this time, because Q-Gamer and Guard are already pushing that side, so I gotta help him out. So I'm just gonna go for the full YOLO rush. Hopefully my E100 and DT4 will also push up. The E100 is not focusing me out yet. Put one more shot into him, and now he's a one shot, and he was not able to put a shot into me. Really unlucky. This DT4 just gets focused out completely. Poor guy. But then again, he was just wasting his time on being in that position. There is no need for you to be in that position with the DT4. It's usually, if you want to be helpful with a medium tank on this map, there are two good ways to do it. The middle is a very good position. As you can see, most of the meds actually went this way. Or you can actually push through here if you have some allies. But of course, if you have no allies, then you have nothing to do here. Like, just fall back, try to help the middle, or try to find a different position where you can help your team from, depending, again, on where the team is and how your team is doing. So I do realize that we pretty much won this game already. And I am a very slow tank. I think the max on this tank is like 30, if I'm correct, or 35. So this tank isn't that fast. It's really not. So I do realize that, and I'm like, okay, so we're gonna probably rush through here. So me just running around there is not gonna help much to my team. So I was like, okay, there's a Yak Tagger and an I-7 here. So I can maybe go for them and get some damage from those guys. I'm gonna speed up a little bit, because I will be driving with a slow-ass tank from this point, from point A to point B to the Yak Tagger, pretty much. And yeah, like, also one of the good things on this tank is the accuracy on the move. The accuracy, look at this accuracy, like when I turn around and stuff, like, it is so crazy good. Like, you can go full speed and still snipe. That's how good this accuracy is on this tank. At least, again, from my experience. But then again, I have 3 marks in this tank. Like, I know how to play this tank. I'm not a retard. And I do play this tank usually good. I have my moments where I just suck out and I just get destroyed by enemies. But usually I do play this tank good. Mostly it's because of the DPM on this tank. So, first target I see here is the i7. I shoot him in the tracks. He shoots me back, but I think he hits me on the upper plate and does not pen that. I do track him with the first shot, and now he's actually perma-tracked. The only way he can get out of this to use if to use his repair kit, and if he does not have that, he is pretty much dead here. I do realize the mouse is pushing up. He does use his repair kit there. I'm not sure why he's waited so long. He waited for 3 shots to use his repair kit, so that was kind of weird. Don't really know why he did that. Mouse pushing up, I put a shot into his side, 450 damage. Mouse completely misses that shot. I go again for the i7, go again for his tracks, because I know how vulnerable the i7 is on the sides. Trying to finish him off, but the mouse gets in the way, so I just focus him out instead. I go for the, again, gold shots, because I want to kill this i7. Kill him. Maybe I misclicked here, I'm not sure why I have gold loaded. Gold is completely unneeded against the Yak Tiger or the mouse. I guess I just misclicked by accident and got that gold loaded there. So Yak Tiger pushing up on me. I'm really not scared of him because I know what my DPM is. I know I can take 1 shot and do 2 shots and return. So I'm completely not scared of him. Mouse shoots me, and I do realize this is my time to go and rush this guy. You don't want to trade shots with a mouse that can side scrape against you. So you want to go in as fast as you can, try to get his side, and it should be a very easy kill, as you guys saw there. I just went around him, put 2 shots into him, and he was out of the game. If I would stay there and actually try to go against him, I would probably die, because the mouse, if he's a good player and he knows what he's doing, he can destroy me in 2 shots. And of course we don't want that. That's why we actually pushed up so aggressively against him. So, me thinking that the team would actually handle the 8 line didn't really happen. The Yak Tag and the Yak Panzer and Guard are still facing the ST1 and the Yak Panzer and the i7. Bad Shed gets spotted. I am really not scared of him again. I just go for the YOLO rush. If you are a Badger driver, do not shoot me in the front. It's just a waste of your time and waste of your bullets. If you want to go good against a heavy tank in a bad shed, or general with a medium tank against a heavy tank, you want to try to flank it. Or track it, go around it, and GG well played. And it will be game over from that point on. So, kind of bad gameplay by the Badger. He was actually a good player. He's almost like a complete blue player, so I'm not sure what he was thinking there with that attack. I guess he was hoping the RNG would save him, but it didn't really work out as he planned. So I put 1 shot into the Yak Panzer, 1 more shot, and that is game over for him. 7.5k damage right now. I'm having a very good game right now. Go for my Tom Gun on the i7. 6 kills now, 7.8k damage, and yeah. It's pretty much game over. I'm trying to hit this ST1, but I completely miss, and because of the rage, I started like moving my mouse around because I failed with the last shot. But yeah, this was actually a very good gameplay of the FV. Also, one thing that I wanted to mention in the beginning of the video, but I forgot about it. So most of the people were actually okay with the webcam being in the gameplay, so that's cool. I will be leaving the webcam in the YouTube video so you guys can see my expressions and my hand movements, I guess. But yeah, that was the game, and let's take a look at the after battle reports. So here's the after battle report. You see I got Ace Anchor, Fire for Effect, Shell Proof, Duelist, Hand of God, Bruiser, Steel Wall, High Caliber, and Top Gun. A lot of medals, a really awesome game in general. I really had fun playing in that game because I was very aggressive, and their team wasn't really trying against me, I would say. Their team was playing very passive and, in my opinion, kind of stupid at some points, like the bad chat. The mouse tried, I guess, but he didn't play better. Same thing for the i7. A lot of them kind of just threw their HP away, and that was kind of a waste of their tanks. They could have played more aggressively, they could have played more passively, but they just misplayed. That's pretty much it. And everybody has those moments. Even I have those moments. I've been having a lot of shitty games for the past week. If you go to Noob Meter or Watt Labs or whatever site out there that shows XVM and W8 and stuff like that, it will show you that I've been playing terrible this past week. I have 2.6k W8 for the past week. That is like the worst I had in a while. My last 30,000 battles, I have 2.9k W8. 2.9k! And in the past week, I have 2.6k W8. It is terrible how bad my games are going at the moment. So, 7.8k damage, 25 shots fired, 24 hits, missed once, and bounced 2 times. And out of the 22 penetrations, I did 7,819 damage. But yeah, this was the replay, guys. If you did enjoy the replay, please do leave a like, subscribe, and comment. But as usual, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.